Alright guys, welcome back to Software Inc. with Infogamer. My name is Brandon again with Infogamer if you haven't forgotten already. Just messing around here. So when we left off, we had just started developing our first CMS here. Basically programming, trying to get our name out there, get established as an independent developer instead of doing these contracts day in and day out. As you can see here, the team has grown. We have a marketer, we have 2 programmers, an artist, and a designer. So we are pumping away, still barely making any progress on that research project up here. Remember, we're researching some hardware information there. So I got it paused up here, getting ready. We should be releasing this CMS here in about a month or so. And so I wanted to get back in here and see exactly where it's at. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so right off the bat here, you notice this happens over time. Basically, this dirt here wears down this percentage. Right now, 200% is the highest you can get, but that kind of affects how everybody feels in the office. Make sure they don't get too stressed out. So also, I added in these desks. Now, different furniture has different effects. These desks are a part of a mod I was trying out, and it turns out they actually do give your people a little bit of a bump in productivity. So that's always cool. Let's see. And then the smoking computer here. So anytime a computer breaks, you have to call IT. Do that from here. You call cleaning. That's also what this stuff over here is. So I have cleaning and IT on their way to come fix this computer and clean up everybody's muddy footprints because nobody's considerate enough to wipe their feet anymore. So they're already on their way. They should be here soon. And then we're working on a few projects here as well. So let's get started. So unfortunately, this is a majority of the game is just watching these bars fill up and making sure everything else is going smoothly. The fun part comes in when you actually get to expand the office here, which we'll probably be doing shortly because we're pretty much at capacity. We've already expanded it twice. I don't know if we're going to go ahead and keep this setup here or just pretty much demolish everything and start from scratch. Kind of cross that bridge when we come to it. I guess I can kind of do a hallway off the back here and put in some other offices, but I really think that I want to just go ahead and start a whole new blueprint here. Everybody's already going home for the day. Alright, here we go. Got everything due this month, so hopefully we can pump these contracts out here and not get hit with a late fee. And I have my partner over here asking me for ice cream. No, sweetie, no ice cream. What? Don't get mad at me. You already had a popsicle. Come here. Okay. So, you want to help Daddy? Here we go. So now that we have our little one here helping us out, teaching us how to do everything, why not get her involved here? Well, it looks like nobody really wants to do any programming tasks here, which is kind of problematic considering. Daddy, and basically what I'm doing is just completing through these, trying to avoid a late fee. I'm going to take a little bit of a hit in terms of quality here, which might hurt our reputation down the road, but we have 5 out of 6 stars right now, so I'm not too worried about it. And also the late fees, or the quality fees, aren't quite as drastic as the late fees. Alright, so we went ahead and released everything early. And we have, just in time, everybody's going home now. Well, it looks like we broke something else here. Looks like a fan. So let's get down here and call maintenance. Because it wouldn't be a Fortune 500 company if everything didn't break from time to time. And it looks like we're actually at our release date. You can see it up here under the project tab. So November 1981, November 1981, it should be go time here. To be completely honest, it's in my experience, the first release is kind of just getting your name out there and getting established. Doesn't look like we have a whole lot going on here. You can kind of check this out. Oh, wow, yeah, we got 12,000 followers here. That's what happens when you have a marketer, folks. So maybe we might have a pretty good release here, and I'll have some money to build up the offices. All right. So let's see how this release goes over. Sorry for blowing through this a little quickly. This game, kind of in this stage, I know I said it was slow going at first. We're kind of past that point, so things are going to start moving a little bit more quickly here. Let's see if we can get some contracts, because I know I'm running out of money here. Let's go ahead and accept that. This is where we can start getting some things moving along here. Get some cash in the bank because I'm about to take a big hit. So pretty much down the road we'll set up a whole production facility. But anyways, I'm sorry, I'm the little one's interrupting again. So pretty much down the road we'll go ahead and get a whole production facility set up here. But in the meantime, what you have to do is actually order your physical copies of your software from like a third party or something like that. So when we started the project here in the last episode, we set it to, I want to say, 10,000 units. Hopefully we can go ahead and actually hit that mark here if they actually release this month. Looks like they are not wanting to release though. Let's get this out here. Alright, so we're back up to 90,000. Barely made payroll this month. There we go. And here's my little notification showing that our release is overdue and losing fans. That's never a good sign. So we're going to go ahead and bump up the priority here. Hopefully that lights a fire under our guys' butts. Let's take on another contract here so we don't run out of money waiting for people to do their jobs. Accept that one. And maybe not that one. That one looks better. So hopefully we get a little notification that they actually released our there it goes. Project management team has just released financial CMS info finance. So pretty much the next step here is we'll see a little notification here that it had been reviewed. That should show up any second here. Let's see what happens. Oh, maybe I lied. Might be waiting till tomorrow. Let's see. Oh, I'm going to let that go. So one thing this game will do, especially once you start getting multiple teams running, even with one small team running here, you already kind of get overwhelmed a little bit when you have a lot of projects running at once. That's why this automation feature with the project management tab is an absolute lifesaver, especially since developing your own stuff isn't quite as clear-cut here. Probably do our own independent, non-project managed software development here in the next episode or two, just so you kind of see it. Really what I want to do is kind of take this up. There it is. A product has been reviewed. Let's see what the critics have to say. Infogamer is ready with its first productivity release. We haven't heard of Infogamer Inc. before. They're pretty new in the productivity scene. Info Finance is not a well-made product. Well, at least they're honest. It's like they forgot to actually write any code, and it's a pain to work with. Wow, my guys are horrible. There could have been more visuals or sounds, and it's possible. I'm not sure what's possible. Passable. I'm sorry. It will be interesting to see whether it can compare to the Bank 11 by Bluehole. Overall, Info Finance is too expensive for what you get. Oh, wow. We got slaughtered there. Ouch. And sales are only about 9,400 and didn't even pay for the marketing expense or the distribution here. We actually went in the red with that one. But hopefully it didn't establish too bad of a name in the financial products industry, and we can kind of break back into it in a little bit. Well, I guess it's going to be a few more contracts until my guys can kind of figure out exactly what it is they're doing. Until then, let me try to get these guys back on track. And then in the next episode, we'll redesign this office, get it pumping, and hopefully have a successful release or two under our belt. Again, guys, thank you so much for taking the time to watch. If you haven't already, please give us a subscribe. Make sure you stay up to date with us. Check out infogamer.net, and make sure you follow us on Facebook and YouTube, of course. If I haven't mentioned that already, Facebook and Twitter. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Again, this is Brandon with infogamer.net. Thank you again for watching, guys. Take care.